In this video, I'll take you through how to export for Instagram in Photoshop. What's up, Charlie? I'm Kweku Aye, and this is Ghanaian Photography. I did a tutorial on how to export for social media using CaptureOne, and most of you requested that I do the same thing for Photoshop since most of you use Photoshop. If you have any requests or questions, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified anytime there's a new video. We'll be using this picture for today's lesson. This image has already been retouched. If you want to learn how to retouch like this, I have a couple of videos on that. I'll include the links in the description so you can check them out after watching this video. To be able to export for Instagram and maintain the quality you want, we'll follow two processes. So the first is to crop the image using a specific ratio, and the second process is to export it using certain settings. I do my cropping in CaptureOne, but to be able to do that in Photoshop, all you have to do is select the crop tool, press C on your keyboard. You see this appears. Then over here, I'm using the 4:5 ratio. That's the ratio that works for vertical pictures on Instagram. So once your crop tool is selected, you crop your image according to the size you want. So what this does is it restricts the spaces. It cuts off excess space just so that you'll be able to post on Instagram without having to crop it whilst you're posting. So once it's done, we press enter. Now we have our crop. So we move to the next one, which is exporting without losing details. I use shortcuts a lot, but in this case, we just go to File, Export, Save for Web. This is where the magic happens. So make sure you select Save for Web Legacy. Over here, you make sure JPEG is selected because you want your output to be in JPEG. And then we have the quality. I keep it between 80 and 100. Anything above 80 is just an overkill. It doesn't really make any difference. So just keep it at 80. The higher you go, the bigger the file size. So just keep it something low so that your file size gets reduced. Over here, make sure you select optimized. And then this also, make sure convert to sRGB is selected. sRGB is for web colors. So you want your colors to be optimized for web, since most people who are going to watch your images on Instagram will be using a mobile phone. The next thing is to come down here where you see image size. You can use percentage. That's if you have worked around it and you know what percentage works for you, or you can go straight and type in your values. For landscape pictures, you should have 1080 pixels wide. That's to say you should have 1080 pixels on the longer side. So if you're going to apply that same principle to portrait pictures, it means we should have 1080 pixels for the width. So over here for width, we'll type in 1080. Now for the ratio we chose, which is 4:5, 1080 pixels equals 1350 pixels in height. It's just a standard, so you can try it out. Just crop your image to 4:5 and then try changing one side of your image. It will be proportional to the other side. One thing also, make sure this here is selected, this chain thing. Make sure it is active. See, this is inactive. Make sure it's active so that whatever you type here will affect what's here. And also make sure your image is well cropped. If you choose a different crop ratio, it will affect whatever you enter here. And for quality, make sure it's by cubic sharper. Once that is done, we can go ahead and click on Save. Then we select where we want our image to be saved. In this case, we want it on our desktop. So click on Save, and voila, that image has been exported for us. So we can go ahead and then post it on Instagram and see if what we did really worked. So go ahead and try it and let me know in the comment section what you got. As stated earlier, I have the same tutorial for CaptureOne. If you want to watch that, I'll include a link in the description so you can check it out. I hope you learned something new from this video. Don't forget to like this video so YouTube pushes it to more people. I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for watching.